The path to parenthood is transformative for everyone, but for those who struggle with infertility, my next guests have a goal: to offer hope, empathy, and realistic expectations along that journey. Dr. Nicole Noyes, the Chief Medical Officer at Wellnest Fertility, and Sarah Nelson, she's a nurse practitioner there. They are here to join us. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
This is a tender topic. Dr. Noyes, you say you've treated more than 35,000 infertility patients, but you say each situation, it's unique.
Well, I have to say in the 32 years I've practiced, I've seen such a wide gamut of factors leading to infertility. So it might be something as simple as figuring out when someone's releasing their egg, ovulating, to having a very severe disease within their pelvis, maybe big fibroids or endometriosis, a disease that can make a lot of scar tissue in the pelvis. But there can be multiple factors. It can be not just something like, okay, the sperm and egg can't come together. It can be that they're afraid to be a parent. So there's a whole range of issues leading to infertility, and each case really is individual.
And I'm biased. I was telling them I'm actually a Northern Utah girl myself, but you picked Ogden for your next location. Tell me why.
It's the first location. So Ogden is the flagship. We did research to see where the underserved populations are. So in this area alone, there are about 300,000 women of reproductive ages. Actually, the #1 area that we found is really near to where I grew up in Massachusetts. So, you know, we're trying to go to areas where there are no full service fertility clinics. If you look at where fertility clinics are today, 80% of them are in the major metropolitan areas. I've trained and practiced in New York City for all these years, and that's where all the fertility care is. If there's only 500 clinics in the country, that means that leaves only 100 clinics to serve the rest of the population that aren't in big cities. So it's really important to get the full service out there to more rural areas, because fertility is across all economic and geographic areas.
Yeah, and it's needed. What a blessing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sarah, okay, now Wellnest will actually offer more than IVF at this location.
Yeah, we're really excited at Wellnest to be able to increase access to fertility care. And in my experience practicing in fertility in Northern Utah the past 6 years, you know, patients really have a wide variety of reasons why they might come to a fertility clinic. Maybe they just want to do a quick checkup on their fertility, see how their eggs and their sperm are doing, see if there's any major problems, you know, that we might need to look at prevention before getting pregnant. Even to low-tech treatments like timed intercourse or insemination, where we're trying to get the egg and the sperm closer together. We'll also be able to offer high-tech treatments directly in Ogden, including IVF or in vitro fertilization. So we're really excited to offer those in addition to other complementary services to help patients along their fertility journey. So things to help with emotional support, things like yoga, acupuncture, like fertility coaching, nutrition, things that are, we believe, really important to the fertility journey, but it's difficult to access those services on your own. We want to make that journey a lot easier for patients and look at overall wellness while they're going through their fertility journey.
And you say you arm your patients with the information they need to make these important decisions.
Absolutely. Shared decision making is very important when you're looking at healthcare and your family goals for how you want to have children and when you want to have children. So it's really important to be transparent with the options that are available to you, what the percentages of success look like, the different paths that you can take to be able to build your family, and the best way to be able to do that.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Dr. Noyes, you guys are actually open now with virtual appointments.
We are, and you know, you think about that, really COVID is what brought virtual medicine to the forefront, and so it's quite effective to have a consult with a patient, and Sarah can speak to all the ancillary services that you can get in line, again, from COVID, having blood drawing areas and sonogram areas. I think what's important is that virtual care and care in general, it's a kind of a lonely experience when you're in infertility, because patients feel a lot of shame about being infertile, and they don't necessarily want to tell their best friend that they're infertile, or even their parents, and even their spouse. Sometimes they don't want to say they have a fertility problem. So I think what Sarah was addressing is really bringing all aspects of care to the patient, and you can do that virtually, even before the clinic is open.
Oh, what a blessing. We've got the information on the screen, but thank you so much. Cheering you ladies on. What an awesome opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you.